Hey, Chase keeps coming with all these new benefits. We got some new sign-up bonuses to talk about today. Stay tuned and I'm gonna give you all the info. Without further ado, cue the intro. That ain't it. Forget it. What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Juan back at it again with another video. And today we are talking about everything that Chase has been doing recently. In my last video, I told you guys they've been going crazy. Well, guess what? They're still going crazy. We got some new sign-up bonuses to talk about from the Freedom Unlimited and the Freedom Chase cards. So let's get into it. And if you're liking everything I've been doing so far, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out and continues to help the channel grow. All right, guys. So I want to start off with the current sign-up bonus that they had already, the Freedom and the Freedom Unlimited. So they had a $200 cashback offer for $500 in spend. Now these have been the current offers for the last probably couple months or so. And also it was a 0% APR offer for up to 15 months. Now guys, I tell you all the time, I do not recommend for you to carry balances on your card, but if you were to do so, this would be the scenario that would be perfect for you. There's zero interest on these cards on the sign-up bonus for up to 15 months. So that's perfect if you got some home improvement to do, some big purchases coming up. Use this card if you sign up for it because it works out perfectly. Now, the newest, biggest feature of this card for the sign-up bonus, guys, make sure you're sitting down for this one. 5x on grocery store spend up to 12K. I'm gonna say it again. 5% back on your grocery store spend up to $12,000. Oh my God. Oh. Guys, if you watched my previous video before, I told you that a lot of these credit card gurus and people that are really into this credit card game, we've been asking and begging Chase to really get a grocery store, some type of grocery store category or any one of their cards. Now, in fairness, the Freedom is a category spend card and they have rotating categories. All right, so basically what that means, every single quarter they have different categories that you can spend on and you get 5x. Now they do have grocery store categories from time to time, but that doesn't count. We're talking about all throughout the year. For as long as you have this card, we want a grocery store category, a grocery store perk, grocery store credit, gas credit, whatever the case may be. That's what we've been asking Chase for. And if it's only for a year on a sign-up bonus, they have delivered. All right, guys. So if you were to hit this 12K and spend multiplier on this 5X, you guys will get 60,000 UR points from Chase. 60,000 if you were to hit this $12,000 spend. Okay. Crazy amount of value on that. And also this is not even including if you hit the sign-up bonus is only $500. I'm sure most people can hit that and you get that $200 cash back. Now they say $200 cash back, but it's really in the form of 20,000 Chase UR points. Now I do recommend if you're just starting out, I'll link a video or I'll link a card up here to a video I go into more detail about this card with the Freedom Unlimited as a best beginner card. But if you're just starting out with Chase or in your credit card journey, you definitely want to hold on to these UR points because they do become more valuable down the line when you start getting more and more Chase cards, specifically the Sapphire Reserve cards, because you can use these points and boost them up to the travel through the travel portal, okay, with those multiplier boosts. All right, so now I want to get into how these cards now compare to other main grocery store cards that are on the market already, guys. So like I said earlier, the Freedom already had these rotating categories and they threw grocery in there from time to time. But for this whole year of your first sign up with this card, your first year, you're gonna get this 5x every single time you go to the grocery store, up 12K. So it's a totally different ball game, guys. So I usually tell people anyway though that the Freedom Unlimited, I personally recommend that card over the Freedom. Now if you're doing just on a math basis, you can definitely come out ahead on Chase UR points by just using the Freedom card, but just for simplicity purposes, I usually recommend the Freedom Unlimited because it's 1.5 cash back on every single thing that you purchase. So it's no thinking, guys. You don't gotta be fumbling with your wallet trying to figure out what category. None of that. You just use it. I call it the catch-all card, whatever. If you don't have a category, high category spend on something, just use the Chase Freedom Unlimited and it works out perfectly. But the top grocery cards right now that I think, probably the Amex Blue Cash Preferred, you get, I think, 6% back on your grocery store spends. You got the Amex Blue Cash every day. You get 3x on that one. Amex Gold, obviously one of my favorite cards. You get 4x on that. And I'll even throw in the Amazon Chase Amazon Prime card, because if you are shopping at Whole Foods, you actually would get 5% back on those purchases at Whole Foods. So that's obviously a good scenario. But see, guys, the main difference between all these cards and the Freedom cards, there's no annual fee. Say it again, no annual fee. This card is free. A lot of those cards that I just mentioned before, specifically the Amex Blue Cash Preferred, that card has a $95 annual fee. So yeah, you do get 6S, but you got to offset that by that $95 annual fee. So the Freedom cards automatically beat those. The rest of those cards that I just mentioned in that lineup, they all have annual fees. The Chase Amazon Prime technically doesn't, but you got to have Prime to actually have that card. So it's technically an annual fee. So again, all those cards have annual fees, so they're eliminated immediately. And in my opinion, these cards have slid up into probably the best grocery store cards that you can have right now, for especially a no annual fee. I mean, you just can't beat it. It's crazy what Chase has been doing. They're continuing to just up the ante and continue to apply pressure on the credit card market. And like I said, it's good for us, the consumers, because we want these companies to be competing with each other, because we end up benefiting at the end of the day, guys. So that's all I have for you today. Just want to get this out there real quick. Amex, you guys on the line now. It's time for you guys to really come and get back into the game. I know the Amex started out in these pandemic wars earlier off, and they came with a bang, but they kind of been quiet, sitting on the sidelines for the last couple months, and Chase has been just going crazy, back to back to back. So Amex, you up next. We got to see what you got to offer, but I'm gonna check out of here, guys. Stay safe. Please go ahead and like this video if you liked everything I presented to you today. Subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out, continues to help the channel grow. And stay safe. It's LaJuan checking out. Peace.